be feeding snakes and talking about nerdy stuff.
Your mom is what we're talking about.
We are here with little Kristen.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, I'm a hallucination.
No, he's not.
She's talking to herself right now.
No, I'm not.
There ain't no one over here.
So please like and subscribe
You
to
see,
this
she's talking to
YouTube
herself
channel
right now.
also. He is right there. I am
Okay.
not talking to myself.
You technically are, since there ain't no one watching. And you just said go to his channel. So you're talking to no one.
Okay.
Maybe people who may watch it in the future.
That's who I'm talking to. Someone that may watch it after it's live.
We're talking about technically 4 DC characters. Mad Hatter is one of them, but he's going to be activist character.
And we are also feeding snakes. So if you don't want to see dead mice, I'd suggest you not to watch this.
Or just close your eyes and think of it as like a audio experience.
Or just close your eyes and it's an audiobook that reads to you.
I don't know how to pronounce this man's last name since I haven't looked up this man in a while.
Then why'd you pick him to talk about?
Lamont, okay, Davis Lamont. This is a Gotham villain from the early seasons.
Are you for sure it's Lamont and not Lemon?
Lamont.
Lamont.
Yeah, Lamont.
Okay.
Alias, the Balloon Man. Affiliations, Gotham Juvenile Services. Occupation. I have to pronounce the words fully sometimes, people, because I say shit too fast. Anyways, occupations. Social worker and vigilante. When you want to hire someone with that on their job listing?
Not really.
But come on, you don't even know what they did as a vigilante. Or a social worker. Give me a drink, people.
I'm tempting mine.
I hate the goddamn winter, because that's the one time in the goddamn year that I'm fully sick.
That's because the schools are nothing but germs. City.
Mm-hmm.
But you know it's about time to eat, don't you? You got your head popping out already?
No, our viewers don't know that.
I wasn't talking to our viewers. I was talking to Haiti.
Okay. Anyways, comment down what you're eating or about ready to eat. Anyways. God damn it. I'm finally doing Gotham Criminals. Davis Lamont. And yes, at some point I will be doing other stuff that ain't nerdy stuff. When I feel more, what's the word? Comfortable. Yeah. Alias, the Balloon Man. Affiliation. Gotham Juvenile Services. Occupation. Social worker and vigilante. Status. Alive. That's good. First appearance. And only appearance. In Season 1, Episode 3, The Balloon Man. And I'm going to make sure I don't say this person's name wrong. What the fuck are you doing, Mom?
I'm trying to figure out how you...
We ain't doing the game shit.
I wasn't trying. I was trying to figure out how you respond in the chat.
Okay. now for the AI to read this actor's name just so I don't pronounce it wrong.
Dan Bacadal.
Okay, portrayed by Dan Bacadal. That's how the AI said it, so I don't know if that's how you actually pronounce it or not.
I'm trying to figure out how you comment in here.
Davis Lamont was a social worker for Gotham Juvenile Services and the vigilante dubbed the Balloon Man by the press. Biography. Davis Lamont spent 15 years as a social worker. After witnessing the corrupt inner workings of Gotham, he decided to take it upon himself to cleanse the city as the Balloon Man.
Okay. At least I know that now that you can't comment in the chat. On a live. What? I got the answer from the chat.
You see, I told you they're helpful. Last time.
I don't go live that often. All I know is that you're going to be talking while we're feeding snakes. So we're flipping the camera because we're getting ready to feed Hades his mouse.
And this is where you close your eyes, people. Anyways, where was I? Oh yeah. Upon himself to cleanse the city as the Balloon Man, Davis killed corrupt politicians, police officers, and anyone he deemed deserved the punishment of death. His victims were Ronald Dasner, a businessman who had scammed countless people into a Ponzi scheme. Is that how you say it?
Right.
I gotta make sure I'm saying this stuff correctly.
I don't know. I'm not over there. I'm locking up the snake tank to heat up,
Okay, I don't
to
need
finish heating up Arrow's mouse and finish.
call the AI.
So I can feed the hog nose and the smallest ball python.
Ponzi scheme.
Oh, there's my cup.
You go here.
Yeah, there's your cup. You didn't put it back in the fridge when you went to your
Put
room.
it in your fridge, please. So I don't get knocked over.
Eat it and put it in the fridge. Drink it and put it in the fridge.
Bill Cranston, corrupt GCPD
I
detective,
hate these locks.
prone to violence, and Cardinal.
I truly hate these locks. I gotta buy different locks for the snake cages. Truly do not like them.
Am I saying his name correctly?
I don't know.
Correct.
Cardinal Quinn.
Okay, Cardinal Quinn.
No, you can't have the snake. That's one of my favorites.
Cardinal
That
Quinn.
would be Hades,
A
the skeleton
priest
Everglades rat.
accused of several counts of child molestation. Okay, I'm hiring this guy. This Davis Lamont. If he was real, I'll hire him. After discovering Davis's whereabouts, Detective Gordon and Bullock. Oh yeah, I forgot. Bullock wasn't an alcoholic or anything really in this show. I mean, he was an alcoholic, but not. But it doesn't really affect the show that much. It was actually pretty good in Gotham. Apprehending
Thank you,
Lamont.
Michael, for explaining that, or Michelle. The comments are small, so they're hard for me to read.
She needs glasses more than I do. I got glasses though.
I probably do need glasses. I haven't had my eyes checked since I was like 12.
Though, not before he was almost killed the same way he murdered his earlier victims. Upon being caught, Gordon asked Davis who his next victim was. But Davis stated that it didn't matter, meaning that anyone in Gotham could be a victim. Meaning that
You're telling me you can read them YouTubers' names?
Kinda, not really.
So see, it ain't just me. Acting like I'm blind over here.
That's why we need to get the, I don't know if it's like a setting you can do on YouTube or something, but get something that can like say the people's names and say what they comment.
That's why I need to try to figure out the live settings more, but.
Oh, damn it. I'm fucking down over here. Hello.
And now we're going to feed another snake.
Okay, you go feed another snake and I read.
We are while you read. Read loud enough everyone can hear you.
Based into the way he acted, he actually, fortunately, hadn't decided yet because he obviously hadn't found a victim yet. Methodology. Methodology.
Because I got it set in here for a second so I can open the bin.
Okay, I said it correctly. Le Mans' victims were all public figures who outwardly were.
Now I gotta try to hold the phone and find the snake.
Dedicated, thank you, and honest, but were deeply corrupted underneath it all. He approached them in more or less public areas wearing a thick disguise with some sort of mask. He wore a pig mask, a Professor Pig-like mask, when killing Dazzler, and a Wild West style balaclava. I don't know. Balaclava. Okay, I said it correctly, but I didn't know that.
Here.
Mask. When confronted
Here, Finner.
Cranston.
There. Outside of there. You can eat it when you're ready. Sassy boy.
Unknown since all that was showing of that murder was them flying into the air. The skies.
That's my Western hog nose with an attitude.
To act as ball, yeah.
And he makes sure that you know he has an attitude.
Balance. Okay, I said it correctly. I was going to the weather balloon. Once the targets were close enough. God damn it. Le Mans handcuffed the balloon's rope to one of their arms or legs, sending them flying into the air. After a while, the balloon would float up to the colder heights, where rubber would become brittle and the helium expanded, causing the balloons to pop and the victims to fall down to the ground to their death. Appearances. Season 1, Episode 3, The Balloon Man. And he is mentioned in Season 1, Episode 8, The Mask. Emojis.
What, are you hiding back there? Are you hiding back there, Mr.
Where was I? Oh, yeah.
Home?
What is your... We got multiple snakes. We
have Hades, the scaleless Everglade rat snake. We have Finner, the anaconda morph Western hognose. We have Arrow, the clown ball python. We have Pamela Voorhees, a normal het clown ball python. We have Jason Voorhees, a hypoball python. We have Carrie, who's
White.
a lesser etchy pastel head hypoball python. We have Leahy, who is a ringer head albino ball python. We have Tilly Toke, who is a normal het ball python. We have Banana Crumble, who is
birthday.
a yellow belly / gravel het ball python. Excuse me. We have Macarena, who's a classic Het lavender, het diffused, het hypo corn snake. We have Hel, Hel, who is an albino corn snake.
And you might need to explain where some of these names come from.
And we have Tweedledee, also known as TD, who is a caramel, het lavender, het diffused, het hypo corn snake. We also have 2 guinea pigs, 3 cats in the house, and 2 outside cats, 2 leopard geckos, 5 spiders, 2 colonies of isopods, a dubia and discord roach mixed colony, and a colony of darkling beetles.
And can you explain how all the snakes got their names?
TD came from the Mad Hatter.
No.
Yes.
No, from Alice in
From
Wonderland.
under Alice in Wonderland, which is Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Hel is the Norse goddess of death. Macarena is Hades' daughter in Greek mythology. Hades is the god of death in Greek mythology. Tilly Choke is named after a character off of Harry Potter. Banana Crumble is named after a cannabis strain. Finner is named after the giant wolf, also from Greek mythology, or Norse mythology, which is Hel's brother.
But so you mixing up your mythology here now, Mom.
Arrow is named because he has what looks like an arrow on his head. Jason and Pamela Voorhees come from the movie Friday the 13th. And Carrie comes from the movie franchise Carrie.
Yay! And Lake he came from a net. It's Irish, but it came from a name that my uncle was called by one of his friends.
Yes. It's also an Irish surname.
Yes. Also, yes, even though Banana Crumble is the name of a cannabis strain, it's a cute name too. It sounded cute. Ah, that's nice. Our geckos are called Azul, which is blue in Spanish, but I got it from a god of rain.
And it's also the god of rain from a tribe in Dungeons and Dragons.
Or something like that. And Pichu, which is a Pokemon.
And then we got various jumping spiders.
Most of them are named after the Addams family.
3 of them are named after the Addams family. One's named Spooky because I called it around Halloween. And the other one I named after another cannabis strain, which is Panama Red.
And the 3 that are named after the Addams family are?
Cousin It, Grandmama, and Lurch.
Yeah. And yes, I chose the Addams family name. So yes, I chose to name a spider Grandmama. Because, hey, she's someone's grandmother.
And the beetles, the roaches, and the isopods don't have names.
I mean, the roaches do. They're all called Bob.
Yeah, they're all Bobs.
Yeah. So
they're the Bobs.
They have names.
Yeah, they just all look alike, so they all have the same name.
The Beatles and the Isos don't.
Well, the Beatles, I've technically been calling the Beatles off of the music group from the 60s and 70s known as the Beatles.
Hang on. As in... Let me do something.
As in the John Lennon with the Beatles.
Hang on. As in the people who made this song? Not this ad. Hang on. Goddamn YouTube ads.
Good, we're gonna go feed another snake.
I don't got diabetes. I don't need this. As the people who made this song. In a minute, I start playing.
Yeah. As in the people that made that song. We're not trying to get copyrighted now to why we're feeding snakes.
That's the remastered 2009 version, though. Anyways.
There's Arrow.
It's stuck in my head now permanently. It lives there rent free. So what are we gonna name the ISOs?
I've just been calling them ISOs.
Okay.
There he goes. He got his mouse. I don't know. One set's Oreo crumble isopods, and the other ones are dairy cows.
Oreo, you said?
Yeah, we have Oreo crumble ones, and we have dairy cows.
Oreo dairy. Dairy Oreo.
And
Stuff
then-
like Oreos and dairy.
And then I'm thinking about buying a set of what they call dirty cows.
You want some dirty cat? Goddamn. Anyways, though, the last part about the Balloon Man. Notes. A character named Balloon Man appeared in the comics
Two more mice.
as an enemy of the Metal Man, who also appeared in the Teen Titans Go to the Movies movie, which is pretty good. I didn't like the Teen Titans Go show that much, so I thought I was going to hate Teen Titans Go to the Movies. But that movie was pretty good, kinda. I like the joke that, I like the joke that in the Teen Titans Go to the Movies movie, that every time there's a trailer playing, Robin thought the movie was going to be for him, and then it wasn't. But anyways, back to this. Notes. A character named Balloon Man appeared in the comics as an enemy of the Metal Man. However, this comic character relates in no other way to the one in Gotham, therefore the nickname could either be a coincidence or a simple homage. And Mom just walked out to do something outside. I don't know what. Leaving me here. Alone. I mean, I'm not really alone.
How are you alone? You got 3 cats plus 12 snakes, 2 guinea pigs, your little brother, 4 spiders.
Yeah, but does he count?
Yeah, he counts.
I don't think he does.
4 spiders, a dubia roaches, and a bunch of other stuff. So how did I leave you alone while I ran the rest
Yeah, you left me alone.
Yeah. Because by the time I go to feed again, the rest of them quail eggs would be bad.
Anyways, we are reading about.
What time is it?
It's 9:03.
Okay.
You want to know what time it is?
No, I was just making sure it wasn't 9:30.
Time for you to get a watch.
Because at 9:30 it's TV off time for your brother.
That's what you need. You need a watch. I ain't trying to be mean, but that what you used to tell me. We going over my boy.
I wouldn't wear a watch anyway.
We going over Jervis Tetch, the Mad Hatter. The Arkham version of him. So we got Origins, classy guy.
I don't use that slang. My son drives me crazy with that slang. Which is 6
Asylum. You just said it, so.
I know I
boom.
did.
City. And Arkham Knight. One of the worst looks for this man. Anyways. Oh, I forgot to show Mom. Origins. Asylum. Yeah, he only had a character bio in that. And the character bios in Asylum had drawings instead of what they look like in the game. City. And Knight. I mean, he didn't have a character bio in Knight. He only had a trophy. And
They
stuff.
must live closer to California. And since they're 2 hours behind us, they must live over there on the East Coast. Over there by California.
Are we West Coast?
No, we're Central.
Okay,
We're Illinois.
Central,
We're
okay.
right in the middle.
I'm making sure we ain't the rivals.
New York and North Carolina and stuff like that's like 2 hours ahead of us. And California and states over that way are like 2 hours behind us.
I can't believe kids nowadays know what San Andreas is. I'm happy that game hasn't been forgotten to time.
You're lucky I haven't started one of these Q&As ever. That live will let you do.
Q&A, what's your favorite GTA character? Mine has to be Niko Bellic. Because Niko Bellic.
No, it's Carlos from San Andreas.
And for San Andreas, it's Big Smoke. I'll take a number 9, a number 9 large, a number with extra dip, 2 number 9s, a number 9, a number with extra dip.
I can't say Big Smoke don't fit my personality more, but Carl's my favorite character.
I'm mad he betrayed us.
We're going into your room now.
My favorite. Okay, you can go in there. I'll follow.
Good, because you can hold the phone. So I can find TD. I kind of can't hold the phone and unlock the cage.
I can hold the other thing.
Either that or you can hold your mice and find your snake.
You can find the snake. You want me to find the one holding the food to find the snake. Yeah, real smart idea, mother. I mean...
He's right over there. Put the mouse that way. Because he just struck at the box.
Like, over...
Like over in the box hole. It's reconnecting now. Now I gotta try to do this. And I don't know how I'm doing it yet.
Sorry about that, people. We had an interruption from her mom, my grandma.
Yeah, your grandma called us. Like I said, I don't know how I'm doing this yet. I guess I'm setting them down here for a minute. That's fine. God dang, this mouse does not like me today. There you go, Miss Howe. And now we're going to go give Macarena her eggs. Since I know she'll eat quail eggs and I didn't want them to go completely to waste. There are your eggs. I'll have to let it take you back to mice again next week. I decided to switch it up for a minute. And there's my snake plants. There's another one of my snake plants. We have snake plants inside his enclosure. We have a snake plant inside her enclosure. And now we're going to go get a match for our next smallest ball python, who is Jason. It's time for you to turn off the TV, Bubba's.
Oh,
Yes!
I want to watch Halo Wars.
It's time to turn it off, though.
Halo.
You can watch it for a little bit longer then. So, what's everyone doing tonight, or what is everyone's favorite show to watch on TV? I'm just sitting here warming up another mouse to get ready to feed to the snakes.
I'm back.
You're back with nerdy stuff now?
Yeah, I'm back with nerdy stuff now. Mad Hatter. Biographical information. Full name Jervis Tetch. Operation. Serial killer. Harvard Dash Miller, formerly neuroscientist, formerly inventor, self-proclaimed and entrepreneur, self-proclaimed. Based out of operations, Gotham City and GCPD interview room number 2. Of formulations, Hugo Strange. No, or affiliation, not formula, affiliations. Dr. Hugo Strange. Here's Hugo. Dr. Hugo Strange. We learn what some fucked up shit he did later on. The Secret Six and the Society. The Society of Supervillains. Along with the Wonderland Gang. The Wonderland Gang. Which members are the leader, Mad Hatter, and notable members are Marcher, the Lion, the Walrus, and the Unicorn. Other members are Tweedledee and Tweedledum, and Carpenter.
Nice to know your snake's a member.
I think they meant the comic version, not the snake, but anyways. Physical description, hair brown,
They
eyes
really did mean the
blue.
comic version, but I had to mess with you.
Full height, 4 feet and 11 inches. He is a short fucker,
What are you doing?
like always.
Are you kidding me? You're screaming back and you're sleeping.
Weight, 115 pounds. Appeared in Arkham Asylum biography. His first appearance was technically in the next game, Arkham City. He then appeared in the comic book series Arkham Unhinged, but I don't think any of the ones I have. Any of the 5 I have in that collection. Then Arkham Origins, Arkham Knight, and is mentioned in Suicide Squad Killed the Justice League. Voice actor. We're going to copy this.
Now we're going to feed Jason.
Mr. Voorhees.
Yes, Mr. Voorhees.
Okay, voice actor Peter McNichol. Wait, Peter McNichol. Well, I suppose that name was so very well. There, over there. Oh, he was in Mr. Bean and Ghostbusters 2.
Okay, I guess we'll just set it there.
Oh, and I'm Ghostbusters 4. Okay, that's why.
He's a weird ball python and prefers to be drop fed. I have a couple like that. And now we're back to the nerdy stuff with little Kristen.
Peter McNichol, the voice actor of the Arkham games, Mad Hatter.
Where I go get her at.
To see who else he voiced. Okay. I mean, he voiced some other DC characters. In Justice League Unlimited, he voices Kronos, David Clinton. In 2004's The Batman, he voices Dr. Kirk Langstrom. And in Young Justice, he voices Professor Ivo, Amazo, and how do I say this? Monkey, Mobile, which stands for
Mobile Optimal Neural Quotient Infiltrator.
But anyways, back to the Arkham Mad Hatter. First appearance, Batman, Volume 1, I believe, number 400. Not 400, number 49. Hopefully not. Okay, no, he moving.
He is?
Yeah, he just moved when you moved the light. He moved. Yeah, when you pulled that off and the light moved, he moved.
You sure?
Yeah. He's alive.
Oh, sorry, dude. You're acting that's weird, so I had to check on you.
I
You were
told
laying in
you.
an awkward position.
I told you.
I know, Jim.
Anyways, first appearance, Batman number 49, November 1948. Oh, fabulous. And then here's a quote of his. Oh, fabulous day. Kaloo, the Batman's here. It's time to play. Obsessed from a young age with Lewis Carroll's books. Alice's Adventure in Wonderland and its sequel, Through the Looking Glass. Jervis Tech, an expert hypnotist, embracing a delusion that he was the incarnation of a character in the story, the Mad Hatter, by using his skills for I don't know this word.
Mesmerism.
Mesmerism. Okay. heard of that word before. I just didn't know how it's spelled. The Mad Hatter committed many crimes that were often themed around the book that inspired them and his love of hats and headgear. And went so far as to implant his hats with microchips to amplify his hypnotic abilities. The Mad Hatter was also obsessed with the concept of Albus and brainwashed countless young women in his attempts to find Alice and murdered them when he was finished with them. Above all other headwear, however, the Mad Hatter convinced something about Batman's cowl. Again, great. The Mad Hatter
Coveted Batman's
coveted
cow.
Batman's descendant cow and was stopped at nothing to acquire it. Yeah. Oh, this is maddening! I'll be back.
So does anyone have a favorite kind of plant? Okay, and I'm trying to make sure there ain't dead air time.
Okay. Speaking of dead air.
Or better yet, does anyone believe in ghosts and the paranormal?
Hickory dickory dock. The mouse went up the clock. The clock they filled, the mouse fell down. Hickory dickory dock.
Or do you believe Bigfoot exists?
What's your opinions on Alice in Wonderland? What's your opinion on her beliefs? We need to know.
What? The pagan believes that there's multiple gods?
We need to know. Because I believe anything. I believe that. Something just smells like crawled out. Something smells like you just crawled out of hell a minute ago. Anyways, I gotta get me a goddamn drink. God damn it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go.
Or do you have a favorite kind or favorite more for snake? Or any other favorite reptile or animal?
Anyways, incident reports. Before Arkham Origins. I'm going out for no one but myself, just so you know. So I don't care if there ain't no one watching.
It keeps going in between 0 and 1 anyway.
Because at least I'm not late to the party. Anyways, before Arkham Origins incident, Jervis Tetch was originally a scientist who proposed that there was no such thing as free will, and that the mind could be controlled by the use of chemicals. Unfortunately, Tetch began to believe that he was the real-life incarnation of the Mad Hatter. Or the Mad Hatter. It depends on how you want to say it, because you can pronounce it two ways, as the people went to the park, or the, as in the people, or you can pronounce it thy, as in thy father. We're learning words here today. I'm kidding, we're not. Today's letter is A. A for arson. Don't commit it, kids. If there's any watching this at some point. Anyways. Unfortunately, Tetsu began to believe that he was the real-life incarnation of the Mad Hatter from the story Alice's Adventures in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. Tetch attained a hat shop in the Bowery district of Old Gotham. And we're gonna see both of them now. The hat shop is a hat shop. It's a hat shop. I want one.
You want a hat shop?
Yeah.
Well, go to college for business, then you can open and run your own hat shop.
And now the Bowery district. Oh, look, it's Christmas time. We're only going off of his hideout from
But you gotta make
The
a snake
game.
hat.
the Bowery
Especially for your
district.
mom.
This is from Arkham Origins. Which, okay, I have to explain this to my mother here since she does not know the Batman games. Arkham Origins was the third release in the series.
No, that's because every time I try to play on my own, someone or a little someone has to take over.
Sorry about that. Anyways, Arkham Origins is the third release in the series. It's not made by the same people who made the other games, which is Rocksteady. This is made by WB Montreal. They were rushed through it, so that's why they basically just took the setting from Arkham City and changed it up a little bit. But it's set before the other games in timeline order. This is Batman's second year.
Okay, I learned about that yesterday when I was reading about Origins.
Next,
So I knew all that already.
Next would come Arkham Origins Blackgate, which was a spin-off game released at the same time for the Wii U and 3DS. It takes place a month after Origins, and it's set at just Blackgate, so you get only one area. But it's like Arkham Asylum, small prison, but three
Your mom probably
main
knows
sections.
more about the Arkhamverse than what you actually realize, because you do realize
Shh.
that the majority of the Batman articles that I do are based.
The Arkhamverse
Of the Arkhamverse.
or the DCAU. Then is Arkham Shadows, which takes place over 7 days. The only Batman Arkham game to take place in more than one night. And it's a mixture of settings, mainly Gotham and Blackgate Prison. Mainly Blackgate Prison, but you get some Gotham stuff. And it's set place sometime after Origins. I don't remember how long. After Origins, Blackgate.
Ain't Blackgate Prison where King Shark was held?
No, that's
Where was he held?
in the Arkhamverse.
Yeah. Like in the comic book world.
Oh, in the comics, that would be Stryker's Island. That's 3 options. Bel Rev, because he's a Suicide Squad member. Stryker's Island Penitentiary, which is in Metropolis, which is a metahuman prison. And sometimes Iron Heights.
Okay, I knew he was in a prison, I just didn't know which one.
Yeah, 3. It's like, it depends on where they basically get
How about
arrested.
King Snake?
I think he's dead in the comics.
He's dead already?
But he was going, yeah, he died. He was going to be holding, Peñadora. I believe that was called. The prison and the place where, Bane's from.
That sounds like a nice name, but it's probably not.
Hang on, I gotta look that up. I don't know if I'm even saying the name correctly.
I'm just saying, based off the name and the
What
way
was the name
you're pronouncing it, sounds like a nice place, but
of
it's
the
probably
prison
not.
that Bane was locked up in since he was a child? Because Bane got locked up in there after his mother gave birth to him because his dad. Yeah, Peñadora, which is in Saint Caprista.
Why does Gotham sound like it's somewhere either down
It's
in...
not in Gotham. Bane's from Mexico.
Okay,
He's Hispanic.
I was about to say, that place sounds like it's either from Mexico or Spain.
It translates to what the Google says: harsh sentence, harsh punishment, or hard penalty. Because it's basically hell.
And it sounds like a cool name for a snake or a lizard.
Well, Peñador, it's basically hell. You don't want to go there. Bane learned, only reason Bane learned shit was from the criminals there. And the reason he wanted to kill Batman and break his back was because, well, he had nightmares of a giant bat.
If you insist on bringing the Batman word into the reptiles, can you name one of them that at least?
I'm not gonna name it after a fucking... That's like naming one of them Arkham Asylum.
You're not gonna name this female bearded dragon you want after a prison?
No. If I'm naming after anything Spanish, it'd be Copperhead. I mean, there's a female Latina Copperhead. There's multiple Copperheads, that's why I have to say that specifically. And they're all different colors. All different races. Anyways, in the Bowery district of Old Gotham, and continue to develop his mind control technology. While he worked there, and became infatuated on the concept of Alice. The protagonist of the story, Tetch began to believe that she was somewhere in the real world. There are people named Alice.
Alice, Alice. It's always Alice, miss.
And that he would find the real Alice. Tetch began to kidnap young women who he suspected to be Alice and murdered them when he found out that was not the case. Tetch had already committed several crimes before the Christmas Eve incident, including the murder of a girl named Stephanie Williams. However, the GCPD did not make an arrest due to the Hatter being smart enough to cover his tracks. Okay, so at least this Jarvis isn't crazy Jarvis yet. To where he's dumb. This is smart Jarvis. Tetch soon found another girl who they called Alice on the wiki, on the Arkham wiki. Who he believed to be Alice.
Ain't they all called Alice?
This one isn't given a name. This is the girl that Batman finds. She's not given a name.
Some of them actually got names?
Yes, in this one, he thought that the girl Stephanie Williams was originally Alice, and he killed her. And I think that's the only known name victim of his in the Arkham games. But anyways, I gotta find where I was left off at. Anyway, Tetch soon found another girl who he believed to be Alice and kidnapped her, with the intent of using the mind control technology to return her to Wonderland. By that stage, Tetch had improved his mind control technology. Oh, great. This is maddening! What are you doing? I thought you said you had to go pee.
No, I told your brother it was time to turn off the TV.
Oh, okay.
I got up to let him know it was time to turn off his TV while I was timping this rat.
A special new hat. Just for you. Anyways, my hat. My hat!
Good, you can have your hat. Your hat. Yours. I don't want it.
Anyways, Tetch had improved his mind control technology to the point where he could use it to render weaker minds completely. I don't know how to. I want to make sure I'm going to say this correctly. Yeah, I think I know this word.
Malleable.
Malleable. Yeah, I know this word. Malleable to his suggestions, which enabled him to use the technology on several crimes and form a small gang to assist with his schemes. And it's not the Wonderland gang. It's called Mad Hatter Henchmen. Here they are, people. Here they are, mother.
The White Rabbit people?
Yeah.
Or the White Rabbit gang, as I was calling them at one point?
Mm-hmm.
In the one TV show that you had me watching?
Yeah. However, Batwoman. Yeah, that show. We need to get back to that show. However, Tetch
Excuse me
felt
again.
that the vigilante known as Batman, who had emerged in Gotham in the last 2 years, could provide a additional edge to his gang. And so he hatched a plan to capture the Dark Knight and use them as his latest pawn. Arkham Origins Incident. And now we get another quote. "Welcome to my Wonderland, Batman!" To the end of that scheme, Jervis sent 3 of his henchmen to Batman's location in order to invite him to his tea party by singing the message to the tune of "London Bridge is Falling Down," which is, if I believe so, that's a very good song actually. Here we go. I didn't click on that ad. I don't know what the fuck. Shut the fuck up. Here it is.
Nice. You really want to know about headache days? You trying to get me copyrighted?
You're not. Grand affair, grand affair, grand affair, and it will be a grand affair hosted by the Hatter. And we do hope that you can come, you can come, you can come. We do hope that you can come and spread all the joy. And then they get electrocuted and knock the fuck out. That's how it ends with that scenario. I never played Origins, but I watch people play it, and it's a pretty good looking game.
No, that's why I need to replace your brother's PS3 since the one I got him for.
Yeah, so that we can get Origins.
I know. That's planned for either Christmas or income taxes. They're probably income taxes.
At least for the PS3.
Yeah, because that'll probably come along with
And we can get Origins.
the bearded dragons you guys want.
And we can get Origins for Christmas?
I might be able to get both.
Okay.
That just depends on how much I have left after I get my shed and other stuff I want, like a jackery and stuff.
Anyways. And then electrocuted them when they finished delivering the message, which knocked him out. So, he only, so far as we know, only has 1 death to his name so far. Jervis, why would you want to kill your hired help? Not so hired help.
Because they're stupid?
Not when they're under mind control, because then they don't have free will.
Maybe you're stupid, so you're making them stupid.
I'm not stupid. Oh, you're not talking about me. Okay, I'm fine. Anyways.
Do you really think you're Jarvis?
Jervis, you mean?
Yeah.
Jarvis is Tony Stark's butler AI thing, and that's for Marvel.
Because if you really think that you're the Mad Hatter from DC Comics or Alice in Wonderland,
I got some problems.
you got some problems.
I'm never going to think I'm Jarvis. He's a child molester. He likes them young.
I'm just saying, because you were the one talking about him commenting how you're going to kill your help. And you say not if they're under mind control. And I said maybe the person controlling their mind's stupid, so that's why he kills them. And you asked me if I was calling you stupid.
Well, you said maybe you're stupid. I'm like, I'm not stupid.
I wasn't talking about you.
Took me a minute.
I was just answering your question.
Okay. Anyways, Jervis then called Batman directly using unknown means, introduced himself, and revealed that he kidnapped the girl, yet somehow he hacks into Batman's communications. He's smart. He's a neuroscientist after all, so believable. At his hat shop, Jervis managed to add the finishing touches to a group of henchmen, and talked at length about how he never received much attention from anyone. But that was finally being listened to But the Jervis Irritation. Irritation. It's like right. The henchmen were not dressing him properly. Leading him to the conclusion his brainwashing interface needed more work. Batman soon arrived, defeated the henchmen, and demanded that Jervis reveal where Alice was. Jervis then used hypnosis to affect Batman's mind and trapped him in Wonderland. Catch punched the bat in the back. Down. Tetch put the bat through several puzzles and forced his adversary to complete them before being awakened. After he beat Jervis's mind games, Batman broke free of the illusion and witnessed Tetch take the girl hostage with a knife. Mama leaving again. Mama always leaving.
Mama going to get another rat.
Okay. A knife. Here's what the knife looks like. Here's what a knife is. Oh, boo.
We still got 4 more ball pythons to feed.
Anyways, here's what a knife in the game looks like.
Okay.
It looks like a knife.
Gotta freaking fill up water from the tap.
But he managed to disarm him by using a remote control reverse batarang. Boom. Remote control batarang. And this is a remote control batarang.
I think next time I buy them, I'm gonna try to scramble one for Mr. Sassy Pants.
Sassy.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to try to scramble him a little quail egg in the microwave.
And rescued Alice.
I might try it with Hades too.
Who broke down crying due to the trauma of the Mad Hatter's mind control and the treatment of her. Batman called the GCPD and had them come pick up Jervis. However, they did not arrive throughout the night due to the larger issues caused by the Joker's actions that night. And here's what the Joker looked like in Origins. Look at this beautiful man. Very beautiful. Very funny looking.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, his recapture became known so well that one of the Blackgate prisoners' escapees was in fear of being locked up with crazy people such as the Mad Hatter.
You eating too, Miss Tiffany? Let's time, baby. I've got yours heating up now. What are you going to do if you ever have to deal with being around a snake that you don't really want to be around?
What snake?
Mr. Finner.
What do you mean I want to be around him?
Because you say you don't like him because he's sassy.
I mean, he's sassy, but he's fine being around
Because the
sometimes.
only way I'm going to make him less sassy,
Mm-hmm.
just like with him, the only way I'm going to make him less flighty
Mm-hmm.
is if I bring him out and handle him more.
I know.
So we're going to think of things to talk about next week since your dad's off.
Nerdy shit. He'll understand. Here's the Blackgate prisoners.
Mm-hmm. You know we'd do better off, since your dad is off, talking about mythology, mythological creatures, or paranormal, or like haunted places.
I'll find something. Cold Heart Incident, which is the DLC for Origins about Mr. Freeze. The GCPD picked up Jervis and he was presumably sent to Blackgate Prison. That's Blackgate Prison.
Pretty dark, gothic-looking place. That may work as a topic.
Prisons?
Dad or goth. Your dad may sit through talking about goth stuff. Or prisons.
I'll find something I will, like I said. Anyways, between Arkham Origins and Arkham Asylum, the Mad Hatter was most likely transferred to Arkham Asylum. Okay. Good to know.
What's good to know? Enlighten everyone else. Or at least enlighten me, since you're going to say you can't enlighten everyone else because no one's watching right now, but they may watch later.
It's the Looney Bin! Where we going?
The Looney
We
Bin?
gonna end up there.
Why does it look gothic and pretty too?
Oh, it's Gotham. Everything looks gothic.
Oh, so I need to go live in Gotham?
Gotham ain't real.
What,
It's based off of New Jersey, though.
what you're telling me is that if I could go jump into the comic book, Gotham would become like my happy place? Minus all the crazies running around?
Yes, and low rent. Mainly because of the crazies, but still, low rent. Places are free in Gotham.
I take it Gotham's one of the cheapest kind
Yes!
of wards to live in?
Yes, it is! Even though it gets remodeled almost on the daily. You get a job at Wayne Enterprises for butt-fuck nothing. It's easy to get a job there. You don't gotta be a fucking smart. I mean, Jervis got a job there. Edward had a job there. I believe Jonathan Crane once had a job there. Same with Ivy. If the villains can, then so can we normal fucks.
As long as I can have my medicine to stop me from becoming one of the crazy psychos, we're fine.
Yeah, you can live by yourself, Fizz. I'm not getting murdered by you smoking the plants. I ain't getting murdered by an eco-plant terrorist.
I'll make a deal with Ivy. That's what my parents are supposed to be used for. I'll bring back your people alive. I would be fine with it. I'm not technically killing it.
I don't think you'll see it that way, since she counts all humans as pathetic meatbags. Well, all humans but Harley. Anyways, though, word about if you're in Gotham. If you see a mouse, call Batman. Because most likely it's not a normal mouse. And we getting robbed.
Hopefully you do get.
And now you're confused about what the fuck I mean. By if we see a mouse in Gotham, we getting robbed.
Is it the rat dude from the sewer?
Ratcatcher, yeah, Otis Flanagan. He learned to control rats since he used to be a pest exterminator, and at some point he learned to control rats so they can go steal shit for him.
Can I hire him so he can make it to where the rat just walks into the snake tank for me?
No, he sees them as his friends. He's kind of a loner.
Oh, it's kind of like what the breeders are going to become that your dad wants to get to feed to the snakes, and your dad's going to get
My friends.
and your dad's going to get pissed when he realizes that at least with the rats, if not with the mice also, that you have this breeding community here that gets to live and die from old age because they're my friends, and their babies over here you can raise up, and the snakies can have them because I don't really interact with them beyond feeding.
But anyways, back to where I was. Between Arkham Origins and Arkham Asylum incident, the Mad Hatter was most likely transferred to Arkham Asylum when it was reopened under the administration. I said that correct the second time. Of Quincy Sharp, a original character to this universe, who I don't know if he made it to the comics later. That's Quincy Sharp, or as Joker calls him, Sharpie.
The old grouchy looking dude?
Yep. He was a warden of Arkham Asylum, and then he became mayor of Gotham. And then he died. It was also possible that Tesha somehow escaped Blackgate and was apprehended by Batman before he was sent to Arkham. Sharp, disgusted by the crimes that Jervis committed, had him imprisoned deep within Arkham Asylum, since, well, Sharp became crazy and believed he was the spirit of Amadeus Arkham, and he wanted to cleanse Gotham of its criminals, of its sins. He even wanted to burn Poison Ivy because, well, he's seen her as a whore. Not because she killed people, just because she seduced men.
Okay, that is a whore.
Yeah, but, a couple of months ago, before she got brought in for releasing a mass spore attack, which killed millions of people. And that's not his reason for wanting to murder her, no. His reason for wanting to kill her is she dresses like a whore!
I didn't say his reason for wanting to kill her was right. I'm just saying that is what a whore is.
He even wanted to use one of the doctors against Joker. I don't know who it was, though. I don't know if it was Dr. Young or Harleen.
Don't they all dress like whores? Which
No.
is Poison Ivy, Catwoman, and
No.
Harley Quinn.
No, Harley dressed professionally at Asylum. She was in a nurse's outfit. She dresses very not whorish most of the time. I can see why you say Selena though, she's in a skin tight suit.
A nurse's outfit can be considered hoary too.
Okay, well she don't wear that much, and especially if we're going off of the comics, she didn't start dressing whorish until she joined the Suicide Squad.
Oh, until she became the Harley Quinn I like?
Yes. And that's not really even whorish. That's just her trying to go away from the Jester outfit. Which sadly wasn't just a phase for her.
Oh, so when I dress like that, it's not whorish then, in your opinion?
It's just like a character. It doesn't matter. As long as you're not wearing what you call pajamas, which aren't pajamas.
My onesies?
Yeah, they're not that.
Technically they are.
No, not your one pieces, no. The thing I said that you wasn't going outside in.
Oh, the Temu pajamas.
Yeah.
that are technically summer pajamas for women. Even though they look like slutty lingerie.
It is. It is. Anyways. Sharp disgusted by the crimes that Jervis committed. What crimes? He only killed one person and kidnapped some others. Unless he did more at some point. Had him imprisoned deep within Arkham Asylum and vowed that he would never see the light of day again. Jervis's mind crumbled in isolation. And then we get a conversation in between Doctor Strange, Hugo Strange, not the Marvel character, and Tetch, as it says Strange manipulates Tetch. Oh, it's Alice. She's here. No, what are you doing? I need to see her. And you can, as soon as you do what I ask. Can I keep her? Of course, she'll be all yours. She's Alice. Professor Hugo Strange, a psychologist in the asylum with plans of his own to seize control of Gotham, became infatuated by Jervis's case. It was convinced that his technology was the key to controlling Sharp, who was running for mayor of Gotham at the time. The Strange secured interview sessions with Jervis. He held up the pretext of a simple psychologic evaluation, but was really trying to get Jervis to recreate his mind control formula. Strange tried to blackmail Jervis with evidence he had somehow uncovered of the Stephanie Williams murder and several others. Okay, so, well, yeah, I forgot Tetcher was a murderer. Aside from kidnapper and haberdasher. When the Hatter began to break down, he tried a simpler approach. Strange played on Tetch's love of hats in the obsession with Alice in order to manipulate him into developing an even more powerful form of his mind control technology and use the more forgettable inmates of Arkham as test subjects. And we're going to see who those forgettable inmates are. They're simply known as the Arkham Lunatics. And they're very, very forgettable.
Oh, the guys that jump on me in the game.
Yeah. They have a cut version of them too that ain't in the game.
The guys that your brother has trouble beating. Of course, I don't think he's tried in a minute. He was only like, what, 10 or 11 last time I think he played it?
No, he played recently.
When has he played recently?
He was playing it when we first got it. For the Switch.
Oh.
And then he stopped playing it.
So he has played it recently.
Oh yeah, he got stuck at one point and got mad at me. I wouldn't help him, and I kept telling him to do it himself. So he just stopped playing.
So he gave up again.
Yeah.
Until he feels like going
The
back.
formula that Jervis eventually developed would succeed even Strange's wildest expectations. Strange then, by promising a new Alice to Jervis, convinced him to help place Sharp under his control. Using Tetch's skills, Strange began to drug and hypnotize the mentally malleable warden, Quincy Sharp, and made him more open to his suggestions as well as convincing that he was the spirit of Arkham. And this is the slabs of the spirit of Arkham. They're collectibles in the Arkham Asylum game. Whose mission was to destroy all the inmates of the asylum. Tetch's name also appeared on the time board on the second floor of the surgery room, which suggests that Strange may have operated on Jervis, having enlisted the skills of Dr. Thomas.
Now we're going to go feed Tilly.
a skilled surgeon who worked at the asylum to make him more obedient.
And there's Chili with her rat. And now we're back with more nerdy stuff. Why I get another rat.
Mhm.
So back to you.
I'm waiting for you.
That's next.
Uni. Come on. Stay. Don't fall. Can you help me set it back up? Thank you. Well, anyways, Tetch's name also appeared on the time board on the second floor of the surgery room, which suggests that Stranger may have operated on Jervis, having enlisted the skills of Dr. Thomas Elliot, a skilled surgeon who worked at the asylum to make him more obedient. Anyways, here is Dr. Thomas Elliot. You'll learn more about him later, is all that I'm saying. Catwoman. Damn it. She's back now. Anyways, Catwoman. Catwoman.
Nice. Showing her ta-ta.
She also does that in Arkham Knight.
Oh, nice. And some old titties.
Because she's more. But hey, her asylum look doesn't show it open at least.
No, at least it's closed.
Yeah. Anyways, Catwoman later commented on that Strange really did a number on him. Strange would eventually use the Mad Hatter's technology to create the Tiger Guards. Which are, I gotta find them now.
Okay, I'm seeing my inside. But there ain't nothing on that side of my porch. I'm assuming my wind chime had to blow over the motion sensor for my light.
The Tiger Guards.
Do they guard after tigers?
No.
Dang.
Guards can refer to a person who
I didn't say shit, Google. My Google Gemini thing fucking thought I was talking to it wrong.
It likes to do that.
It's
to people.
spying on me.
Oh, mine likes to do that too, so don't feel bad.
Hold on. Anyways. All ex-military and former SWAT operatives who were brainwashed into being unquestionable soldiers, also who don't feel emotions like fear. So basically the perfect soldier. There are also rumors that Strange would use the same methods on any Arkham City inmates who showed potential and kidnapped them off of the streets and turned them into Tiger operatives. By that point, Strange had learned how to produce all of Tex's formerly secret chemicals and microchips himself. So, having outlived his usefulness, Jervis was returned to custody in Arkham, with the new Alice to keep him quiet. He presumably killed her when he was finished or when he realized that she was not the real Alice. Arkham Asylum Incident. When is it tea time in Wonderland? The riddle to unlock Tetris bio. The Mad Hatter tea set party set left abandoned in the Botanical Gardens glass house after Hugo Strange abducted him. Here's his tea set. His tea set! The Joker wished Tetch to be present during the Arkham riots, as evidenced by his name being on Joker's party list. Which is right here. And now I want to see if they say who's on Joker's party list. Invitations. Also, frowny face means they're not there. Smiley face means they are. Okay, Mom? I guess you already could understand that.
Yeah.
So, invitations. Selena Kyle. Frowning face. Harvey Dent. Frowning face.
No one wants to go to the Joker's tea parties.
No, to the Joker's guest list. Since they wasn't there at the asylum, since they all left.
Like I said, no one wants to be there.
Since in Arkham Asylum, when Joker took over, since he did a whole island takeover, most of the inmates used it as an opportunity to
escape, because no one wanted to be there with him.
No, because they wanted to cause havoc in Gotham. The ones who got out first were Tweedledee and Tweedledum, so they were on a seesaw right next to the entrance of the gates to the asylum. that Batman ran through when dropping off Joker. We don't see them escape, but it's rumored that they escaped first. I'm just going to show their character bios from Asylum. Here's Harvey. Harvey Two-Face Dent. Back to the list. Jervis Tetch. Frowning Face. Bazo Carlo. Smiling Face. And I think Mom knows who Baslo is.
Clayface?
Maybe.
There ain't no maybe to
Here's
it.
Baslo. How you know?
'Cause I know that's Clayface.
How?
Because I know my DC enough that I know that that's Clayface. That's how. Gosh.
Yeah, you right.
I knew I was right.
Baslo is Clayface. But do you know them? Okay, okay. Here's the next one. You know this one. Waylon Jones, Smiley Face. You should know this one. Here's Waylon. Waylon.
Oh.
Croc. Yeah,
That's a
Croc,
good
old
thing.
boy. Is that you?
I was in between two.
What?
And I was trying to figure out which one was which.
Hmm?
Killer Croc and the ventriloquist.
No. We all know.
That's what I said. I was in between two in my head and trying to figure out which one was which.
And now we get some more smiling, frowning faces. Oswald Cobblepot. Also known as Oswald Chesterfield Cobblepot. Yeah. Here what his character bio is for Asylum.
Big nose freak.
Yeah. Arnold Wesker.
Ventriloquist.
Yep. Here's what his bio is for Asylum.
Nerd.
And I'm just going to show off his helper too, who was also in Asylum. Scarface. At least he gets amused in the game.
Scarface looks better than him. What?
And
Did
this
you finally
one.
wake up, Sleeping Beauty?
Oh, hi, buddy. Are you stuck?
No, he likes laying there.
Okay. And this one is the original character, Luke Oliver, Smiling Face. I will explain why he's the original character.
He puts himself
He's
back
Luke
there,
Oliver.
see? He pushes
He
back
doesn't
my
have
pillow
one
and puts
arm,
himself
okay? His
back
other
there.
arm is inside the jacket. But you want to know why Luke Oliver is the original character? Luke Oliver was the winner of a 2018 contest where the first prize winner would have their face rendered somewhere in Batman Arkham Asylum.
Hold on before we switch.
So only 3 people on Joker's list was there. Because Ivy was at Arkham, but she wasn't on Joker's list. She just got released because Harvey felt bad for her and their friends.
Yeah, this is not here.
I don't know why Crane was released, Vince, since he's also at Asylum, but not on the list. The only one here who was released and doing stuff during Asylum on the
That's
list.
Carrie. We're just gonna leave her mouse there.
Yet the Mad Hatter was nowhere to be found. However, his personal
Or
effects
correct
were
myself,
discovered
a rat.
in the Botanical Gardens.
That way people don't jump on me in the comments saying I don't know my rodents.
What?
I said I'll correct myself because it ain't a mouse, it's a rat that I'm leaving there for Carrie.
Here's the gardens. We gotta wait for Mom to come back now. Oh,
Carrie's either gonna
she gotta
strike
fix
it
the
or
camera.
stay. I will in a minute.
Since we're looking at the ceiling, specifically the family picture. Can you get Henry's charger
Henry's charger's fired up.
after that's done? Me and
We
you.
got one more mouse after this.
Yeah, after.
Yeah, I can get it back out. Why, do you need to charge your phone?
Yeah. But I don't want to, you know.
That's fine, I can get it back out after I'm done with my mice.
Live. So I got like 37%, 28%.
We may end it then anyway.
Oh.
I don't know how long it's gonna take to warm up to this mouse and one more.
Here's the gardens,
Okay.
the botanical garden areas, the outside of the gardens. Since I don't know they have a picture of the inside of the gardens, but I'm not gonna look. It was revealed in a Arkham City story, which are basically just riddles you can get throughout the game. Which one would this be, though? Which story would it be?
What are you doing? Reading to yourself now?
I'm trying to find what story it is from the Arkham City story. What it's actually called? Oh, the Mad Hatter, Part 1 and 2. Which basically goes into what I explained, but that's what it's called. And here are the riddles. For Part 1, it's in the Bowery, and the riddle is Cowboy. I'm going to have it read it to you, the AI, because this is a word I don't understand. So, I don't think I know. So I'm going to have that be read, and then I'm going to read it. Hang on. Here's the riddle. To get this story.
Cowboy, Trillier bowler. Hats off to anyone brave to try one on.
And the riddle for Part 2 is in Park Row, which is, I wonder how you can land an appointment with this Miller. Perhaps it would be best to book. Anyways, it was revealed in a Arkham City story that Tetch was, in fact, on Arkham Island. Here's the map.
Does the second one have anything to do with the paper mill?
No, he's a Miller. He's a haberdasher / Miller services in this.
Okay, I was just thinking mill and book, so I was thinking paper mill.
Maybe. Anyway, this is the map of Arkham Island. Yes, it's not just a building like in the comics. It's an actual island, which has a intensive treatment area, a penitentiary, three areas: Arkham West, North, and East. Arkham West has the medical facility and the penitentiary. North has intensive treatment and the visitor center. And East has the botanical gardens and the Arkham Mansion. Along with the Batcave. That's on the little Batcave he has. Was in fact on Arkham Island during the incident, but he was locked away deep under the island in Strange's private wing for the most dangerous inmates. So Jervis hasn't done that many crimes yet, aside from maybe kill another girl.
And your dad
Since he's
makes
been locked
sense.
up.
Why can't you just have your brother meet you somewhere after school next year?
For what?
Because it'd make more sense since Paul's already coming here.
Mm-hmm.
Just for him to start taking your brother to high school. And picking him up instead of your brother riding the special ed school bus.
I just don't want him to cross the road. I don't like that road.
I was just asking. 'Cause
That's
like I told
literally
you,
why
Dad,
I wanted to take the bus.
like I told you, Dad, the only downfall I can see to it is after you graduate and have a phone if you can't find Paul.
And with him adding that fast track, I don't like that road even more.
I was just asking because me and your dad been talking about it and your dad wanted to know why.
Anyways, between Arkham Asylum and Arkham City incidents, despite his assistance in the creation of the Tiger Guards and in seizing Gotham, Strange had Jervis thrown into Arkham City. And here's the map of Arkham City.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta find where I was. Okay. Possibly for the same reason that the political prisoners were incarcerated, to prevent the truth about Arkham City from getting out. Here's what the political prisoners look like.
Mm-hmm.
They all look the same. That's why I only showed one. Although Strange may have also seen Jervis as a criminal and sort of punish him along with the other villains in Gotham. Anyways, due to the gang war, which is known as the Arkham Gang War, it was a gang war between well, after the Falcones and the Maronis got run out of Gotham, this gang war was primarily in between Joker and his henchmen located in the industrial district and the Cyan Steel Mill, Penguin and his henchmen controlling the Bowery, the Iceberg Lounge, and the Pinky Natural History Museum. And Two-Face and his gang was mirrored the Salmon Wayne Courthouse and Park Row. On the sidelines, however, several villains opted to avoid the gang war and focus on more personal pursuits, which were Poison Ivy, who hid in an abandoned hotel and kidnapped henchmen to make her own gang, Riddler, who didn't want nothing in the war, Mad Hatter, who tried to act as his own hat shop but couldn't because Penguin's men were operating the area, and Victor Zsasz. Two-Face, I'm just going to spoil it now, he won the war mainly because he had the most property after Batman took down Joker and Penguin. So, Two-Face seized control of their assets, of their areas. Anyways, Mad Hatter was not able to hide out in his old hat shop, as his new hideout in Arkham City was in a apartment beneath the old stripper club in Park Row. Strip club. Here's Park Row.
Mm-hmm.
With Ace Chemicals. I don't know if it has all the pictures of Park Row or not. I'm gonna see if it is. If it ain't, then I'm gonna show the other. But if it is, then it is. Oh no, there's some more. Ace Chemicals. And some other stuff. Buy in Park Row, buy the Tiger Conversation Goods Vault.
I'm gonna use the kitchen light to see if she's actually in there. Yep. Oh my gosh, just a dead bug then. God, that thing keeps scaring me.
What?
The cat ball over here. I keep stepping on it and stepping on something fuzzy. And it keeps scaring me. Because I keep feeling something little and fuzzy under my foot.
Layout of the Tiger Convent Goods Vault. Only reason I click on this is because it mentions that Mad Hatter's hideout was by it. Jervis was able to pull together a small gang by using his mind control technology. However, he could not hope to compete with the larger gangs led by Joker, Penguin, and Two-Face. And so once again, look to Batman as a potential servant. Arkham City Incident. Oh, aren't you gonna drink your tea? It's specialty, my specialty, my specialty. And then Batman says, go to hell, Jervis. And then it just says, Batman doesn't have patience for Mad Hatter's lunacy. Anyways, Arkham City Incident. Shortly after Batman has saved Vicky Vale.
I'm listening still.
Vicky Vale, Vicky Vale.
We're moving Mr. Jingles closer this way since Henry says he don't like being watched.
Okay, Nurse says.
That's why we're moving him closer that way.
So you can watch more?
Yes, you can watch Henry more.
Anyways, here's Vicky Vale, the reporter lady.
Mm-hmm.
We all know who Vicky is. We all watched Batman 89. Anyways, shortly after Batman has saved Vicky Vale from Joker's snipers when her news helicopter crashed, Jervis has observed them from the rooftop. Saw his chance and used a remote hypnotic suggestion in order to convince Batman to come to his lair. Under hypnosis, Batman believed that he was being contacted by Alfred. And since this is Arkham City, we're now going to use the Arkham City looks. Alfred said that Lucius Fox, which only has one appearance in this series, one physical appearance, and not just mentions, or voices a lot, or just voice, you know. Anyway, here's Lucius Fox. Alfred said that Lucius Fox had finished the cure, the Titan disease cure. Here, what it is. Here's the cure, the actual cure, not what we're talking about here. That he was working on. When Batman injected the cure into his neck, he passed out and woke up in the Mad Hatter's lair, strapped to a chair surrounded by various inmates who wore rabbit masks. And was under the Mad Hatter's control. I'll be back. I'm gonna go put my hat up.
That's fine. I'm gonna pull them things over here on Pamela so I can stop getting into the rack. Because I'd rather make Leahy the last one I feed because he's the easiest ball to feed because of how his cage is designed.
Hi, son.
And then I'm temping her out to make sure it ain't too fucking hot for her. A little bit longer.
Coming back now. It was under the Mad Hatter's control. It was all part of the Mad Tea Party. Jervis revealed that he had set an impromptu trapped for his one-time enemy. That what Batman thought was the cure was in fact a hypnotic chemical that tricked him, that he was tricked into taking. The Mad Hatter then attempted to control Batman with a special mask that resembled a rabbit version of the Batsuit's cowl. Here's the wrong version. Here's the Arkham City Batsuit. The main game Batsuit for Arkham City. Unfortunately for the Mad Hatter, Batman broke free through sheer will. And after a fight with his mind-controlled gang, Batman defeated him and crushed his hat. Tetch managed to survive Protocol 10, which we will learn about later. Later that night, and when Batman returned to his lair afterwards, he found Jervis still standing on the table, mourning the loss of his favorite hat and wondering if Alice would be angry with him. Batman warned the Mad Hatter to never take control of his mind again. Catwoman also visited the Mad Hatter, who was mistaking her for Alice. Catwoman told him that she would look for her and would see if the Cheshire Cat could help. Come on. I need to put my nose again, right?
I learned something. Look.
So we are continuing?
Yes. I figured out how to resume the stream.
That's good.
This is Pamela. Yeah, you got a mouthful of dirt. Get a drink, girl. You misstruck. We're coming right back. Where I get my last rat. Because she's got to figure it out now. Because she's got a mouthful of fucking dirt. Because she misstruck at her mouth. So that probably tastes kind of nasty right now for her.
Lower your TV did.
Yeah, I know. We've been sitting there waiting for him to resume for so long that I went back to the home.
Mm-hmm.
I could try for this thing.
For what thing? Mm.
I gotta try eating that while it was in the fucking
Mm-hmm.
breathing container. It was in the fucking
Eyeball?
eyeball.
Uh,
There's a socket over here, but there ain't no eyeball in it. So one of the other rats fucking
in its eye.
attacked it. Like he's getting the rat that fought, that had to fight for its life before it ended up giving its life. It should become snake food.
Yeah. Anyways, after our City incident, due to the highly illegal acts committed during Protocol 10, many inmates sued the city. Touch being one of these inmates made a fortune in. I think I know this word. How to pronounce it, but I gotta make sure.
Restitution.
Restitution. Okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm gonna say it correctly. In restitution, and the GCPD were forced to let Tetch and the other inmates of Arkham City go. Due to the lawsuit, however, the police were able to confiscate his mind control technology and his hat. The Riddler's Gambit incident, which is based off of the Arkham novel of the same name, The Riddler's Gambit. Four months after Arkham City's closure, the Riddler we're just gonna use the Arkham City look. Since Arkham Knight hasn't been mentioned yet. Here's Riddler. Okay. Mm-hmm. Approached several potential acquaintances to help him become the new kingpin of crime to fill the void the Joker had left. One of them happened to be Mad Hatter. Hatter then were to acquire the journals of Ra's al Ghul. Here is Ra's al Ghul.
I want the sword. And why does he look like a vampire?
He technically could be considered a vampire. I mean, he lived for many centuries. I'll explain how when we get to
Is
him.
that what the Lazarus Pool does? It's turn you into a vampire?
Kinda, not really. I'll explain when we get to him. And acquired a tooth from Killer Croc. To confuse Batman and his allies. Using Ra's al Ghul's journals, the Mad Hatter was able to construct a device which allowed the Riddler to control the Wonder Guardians in Wonder City. But Hatter also worked to take over the Gotham Casino with mind-controlled subjects, who would continuously pull slot game levers until one of them hit a jackpot. Whenever one of them did hit a jackpot, Hatter would then order the subjects to kill the one who had acquired a jackpot. Batman arrived on Wednesday afternoon at the site and observed such events take place before putting a stop to the operation and learning more about Riddler's greater plan. Arkham Knight incident. The Mad Hatter's hat and two of his rabbit masks that he used to control people were on display in the evidence room at the GCPD lockup. When Batman investigated touch displays, a recording of Aaron Cash played. Now, since we're at Arkham Knight, I can show I'm showing the Arkham Knight look. Here's Aaron Cash right here. Mm-hmm. And mentioned that after Arkham City, they were forced to let him go, like many of the other inmates. In the Arkham Knight's headquarters, the Arkham Knight in the Arkham Knight's headquarters, the rabbit masks that the henchmen wore when they worked for Mad Hatter were seen in an old store as one of the Riddler's riddles. The Gotham City story unlocks from solving that riddle, revealing that Tetch had moved on from solely pursuing women to his obsession with the idea of finding Alice. Went as far as for fabricating cross-dressing men. Okay, that's just disturbing.
What, cross-dressing men?
Well, knowing basically forced them to do it and then killed them, like he did with all the other Alice's once he
You
got
tell
done
me
with
you've
them.
never thought of putting a dress on?
Shut the fuck up. No, I haven't.
Hey, that's a legit question.
No, I haven't.
You classify yourself as bi, so I was trying to see how far these thoughts go. You're about ready to quit. You look like you're about ready to fall asleep over there.
I'm good.
You don't look like it.
Wonderland. And now another quote. Batman, you won't believe it. That crazy son of a bitch Jervis Tetch just walked into the GCPD and handed himself in. Claims he's taken hostages. And I haven't been able to contact with 3 of my patrol cars, he says. That he won't talk to anyone but you. Just when you thought the night couldn't get any weirder, Cash finds a lunatic handing himself in and admitting his crimes. Anyways, Wonderland is the mission that Mad Hatter's in Arkham Knight. Coming to see Batman as the only Alice that had never left him. The Mad Hatter had altered and
I was listening. You could have kept going.
Hmm.
I said I was listening. You could have kept going.
The Mad Hatter, Ultraman, and Alice in Wonderland book into a story about Batman's terrible nights in Asylum City. He filled the book with dust to send the Dark Knight into a trance that made him think he was on the open pages of the book. Needing a plan to lure Batman, Tetch studied who worked for the GCPD and picked three officers named Kate, or something like that. McQueen and Hutch. Because they reminded him of the Cheshire Cat, the Queen of Hearts, and the White Rabbit. Using his... I just said this word and I forget how to say it again.
Restitution.
Restitution money. Tetch rebuilt and improved his mind control technology. Now able to remotely control sounds to hypnotize victims. Using the police sirens to hypnotize his victims into catatonia? Into something.
Catatonia.
Catatonia, okay. Tetch placed masks on Officers Katz and McQueen and locked them in the trunks of their cars, along with explosives for Batman to disarm. He even graffitied them with his insane gibberish and left the sirens running non-stop. He lightly called in some favors from people that could airlift vehicles, as the cars were in places where it was impossible to drive to. Yeah, like a lighthouse and the Lady of Gotham. Needing to prove to Batman that they were both mad, Tetch programmed Hunt to return to the GCPD with a hidden mask. Once Batman fell into his trap, the match Hunt would attack Batman. The third car was left in the same state. But the siren repurposed to hypnotize Batman into thinking someone was in the trunk. Instead, it would hold a copy of Batman's Adventures in Wonderland. With this done, Tetch went into the GCPD, telling Cash that he had taken hostages and would only speak to Batman. Annoying Cash, Tetch now spoke exclusively in rhyme. Tetch threatened to leave if Batman was not brought to him. They had Tetch's word at this point, and there was no physical evidence linking him to the crime except for the missing cars. After failing to scare Tetch into giving up the location of the officers, Cash gave in and called Batman.
Boy.
Hmm.
If you're done, then we can
I'm
quit
not done.
talking. You're the one that looks like you're about ready to fall asleep.
No, I'm just taking a little break when you were doing stuff.
Yeah, get the mouse, not me, dude. Thank you. I'll try and get your shed. You can have that.
Cash gave in and called Batman, explaining Tetch's latest insane plan. Batman threatened to beat him, but Tetch revealed that he had made him immune to pain to vent. Can we be done for now?
Yeah.
Okay, can you stop it? And we will pick up on this,
The next time we go live,
yeah.
that's fine.
I'm going to my bed to, like, lay down and relax. Because I don't feel good right now.
That's